Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne. My name is Beth, and I am back again doing your February 2016 monthly tarot horoscopes. This is for everyone with their ascendant, sun, or moon in the lovely Pisces. And couple of updates really quick. The first and foremost, I have been saying in my videos that the biggest thing, pretty much, is the most obvious one, is that I've made some changes to my sex and relationship videos. I am renting those now on my channel. So for those of you who have panicked, I am not. These videos, obviously, this video is free, not to worry, because I am going to continue to do these videos that are free. However, I did a whole video about my update regarding this new change, and I feel like, it's working well, and I'm really happy with it. I may decide to do more sex and relationship videos in the future, and I may at some point be charging for my general readings as well, videos. Obviously I charge for private readings, but I may decide to charge for my monthly readings. I haven't made up my mind what I'm going to do yet. Obviously, people got very upset knowing that I'm charging for the sex and relationships readings, but I don't do the sex and relationships readings on a monthly basis. I just do them on occasion. It's kind of a rarity. So I will be letting you guys know prior to me doing that, because I feel like this last time I hadn't planned on, it wasn't planned, and so in my videos I didn't talk about my what I charging for the sex and relationship videos at all. So I will be letting you guys know ahead of time, if possible. And excuse me. So also, if you're new to my channel, I do have a website, or it's called oracledaphne.com. It's new, and I'm very excited about it. A couple of things. First and foremost, my calendar page is just a calendar. If you post a comment saying, "Hey, I'd like 3 p.m. on February 6th," it may not be still available if you're clicking the day of or the day before. A lot of times, I get very busy and I don't have a chance to update it. I do try to update it as much as possible. But also the calendar does not notify me if you have posted a comment. So please email me, elizabetholson31@gmail.com, if you would like a private reading. Going back to the sex and relationship videos, also it's not showing up on YouTube, the prompt to pay, if you're on an iPhone. Okay, if you are on an iPhone viewing trying to pay for the sex and relationship videos, it will not work. You need to be on a laptop or desktop. Okay, I feel like for the most part, that's just how it's been and how it's going. So for those of you who would like to view my sex and relationship videos and are happy to pay for them, just try clicking on the video when you're on a laptop or desktop, and YouTube should prompt you through it. There should be a little green icon with a dollar sign, and that's what you need to click on to pay for it. So that's my spiel. It's a lot going on, I know, and this is the month of love, and I have, in my sex and relationship videos, I was sending everybody love from red roses, but I got these beautiful pink roses too, so I'm going to send you this love from this beautiful pink rose. I'm going to show it to you. It's so beautiful. These are actually more fragrant than the red ones. I got these on my birthday, and they're just like really, really fragrant. So anyways, I've been drinking this white rose kombucha. Interesting, talking about roses, this Brew Doctor kombucha, and it's making me, it's sending like all these little bubbles into my throat, so it's tickling my nose. It's really actually good stuff, but that's why I keep, that's what I keep feeling. I keep feeling like these little, not like I'm burping, but just like these little bubbles in my throat. I don't know, it's funny. Anyways, okay, so on to your reading, without further ado, okay? I'm going to lay out a spread. I have been shuffling, and this is, again, for everyone with their ascendant, sun, or moon in Pisces. You and Aquarius, trouble in paradise. Let me tell you, trouble in paradise. So it's sort of like, you know, I'm just going to start with the outcome. For those of you who are new to my channel, this is how I roll, okay? So this is not something new for those of you who have been watching my videos for some time. I just kind of bop around and go pick a card for whatever is calling to me. And what's calling to me is the Seven of Swords, which is the outcome. And the Seven of Swords is the liar, cheater, thief card, okay? You can see it's a person. To me, this is a guy who is cheating. However, it can be female, okay? It can be female. So Pisces, if you are in a partnership with someone, this is where I would tell you, guy or girl, that your partner is cheating. Okay, and most likely you know, this can be catching them cheating, because we have the swan here, and the swan to me is you. Okay, the swan is you, and sorry, my hair's being fussy. And she sees that this person, she sees what this person's done. So the cheater thinks that they're getting away with it. The cheater thinks that, you know, the partner will never find out. That's why they're cheating. And that's not the case. In this situation, this is where you catch your partner cheating. This is where they catch you cheating. This is, or discovering that somebody is cheating on you. Okay. I don't like that having a negative card as the outcome. For those of you who've watched my videos for some time, I just don't. So a lot of times I pick another card to give me more information about that card and tell me, okay, what's really going on here. And you got the Fool, and the Fool to me is an air sign, female, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. There's a lot of different things that come to my mind. You know, either you're a Pisces male and you're cheating with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius female. You can be a Pisces female and you're cheating with, you know, another female. Or this is where your partner has decided to leave you. This is hard. The things that I'm saying, I feel like this is kind of a crucial month. End of February is kind of a crucial time. I don't know how to say that. It's intense. I mean, this is almost the same. Again, it's Aquarius, so you may have some strong planets in Aquarius, where the outcome is really intense. It's like la tita. Everything's going well, and then boom, you know, something happens, you know. So this is where your partner leaves you, or this is leaving your partner. Okay. Getting out of Dodge, flying away, because the Fool is flight. The Fool takes flight. There's all these birds here. This can be travel, and this can be taking a trip, going on vacation, but I see this as this is the leap of faith, okay? Either you're falling for the wrong person, okay, similar to the Aquarius video where they were going down the wrong road and being in a relationship with someone who they really shouldn't, or this is where your partner's been cheating and they decide to leave and move. Or you decide to move. You know, you find out your partner's cheating, you're like, fuck this, I'm out of here. I don't care. You know, I'm done. It's a dead end because it's the last card in the spread and it's a no card. Okay, for those of you who don't know about my channel, each card has a yes or no on it. And unlike any other spread in the universe, I did this because a friend of mine was not happy with my readings back in the day and he wanted to know yes or no. Was it going to be or not going to be? He wanted to know for sure. So I was like, okay, I'm going to tell you. This is how it's going to be. I'm going to write it down. I'm going to make each card yes or no. And that's how I devised my system. Okay, now in the universe, there is no guarantee for anything. And as a Pisces, you should know there is no guarantee. But I am telling you that for the outcome to be a no card and a strong no card, it's a dead end. It's a dead end job. It's a dead end relationship. It's something that's not going forward. And this is where, again, you know, because it's a dead end, you need to start fresh. You need to become the Fool. The Fool is the 0 point, that new, you know. If you've been in a relationship with somebody and it's coming to an end, the Fool actually may be someone new. You know, again, Gemini, Pisces, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, female. You may actually end up falling in love with this person later. This is who you need to fall for, okay? If you're in a partnership with someone who's no longer good for you, this is the way forward. She may be the way forward, okay? She may be falling for you too. There's something about this female here. The interesting thing about the Fool is ready. The Fool is ready because the Fool has made up her or his mind that they're going to move forward and they're going to take that leap and it's going to be okay. And God's going to save them because there's going to be a way that everything just works out naturally. Okay, that's the Fool. That's the energy of the Fool. It's very interesting because either you're taking this on or there's somebody who's in your life that has this perspective. And this is actually very healthy for you. Okay, so you need to take on this perspective that everything will be okay, that you do need to move forward, that whatever it is that you're in right now, whether it's a relationship or a job, is most likely going to come to an end because this is a dead end energy, okay? And you do need to start fresh, and you do need to have the faith that your next relationship isn't going to suck as bad as this last one, or you need to have the faith that, you know, you are going to find something new. This is the faith in God card. This is the trust. This is saying, you know, I'm going to take that leap. You know, maybe you're not totally going to be ready, but you're mostly ready, and that's what's important. You're ready to start something new and say, you know, I'm not going to deal with this other crap any longer. I'm going to take off. I'm gone. I want to say the Fool is like the peace the fuck out card. You're gonna, at the end of February, you'll be like, you know what? It's okay. Peace the fuck out, you know? Goodbye. Kiss my ass. Goodbye. You know, this is where you leave. You know, again, you or your partner is gonna leave. There's gonna be some leaving, something left behind situation. And I know I'm kind of treating it like a romance reading, but here's the thing. February is very love focused month, and so I'm focusing more, I say probably on the romantic aspects of these cards. But the Fool is also starting, you know, could be starting a new business for some of you. Anything new where you're just like, I'm going to do this. And it's interesting. I was reading this magazine, I forget which one it was now, where the person who started the magazine, everybody told her, no, don't do it. You know, you don't have enough money. You don't have this, that. She started, it was an absolute success. So the funny thing, Pisces, is that the minute you decide to go in a new direction, making the decision to actually move forward, everything just flows in that direction because Pisces can manifest things really easily because they're, you know, they have this, you know, the water element, okay, going on in their chart. So it's absorbent. It's, you know, kind of that receptive energy. So all of your attention, wherever your attention is going, that's where all your energy goes, okay? So if you are taking a leap of faith into doing something new, I feel like the universe is totally going to support you in that, okay? Financially and otherwise, because you do have the King of Pentacles in the position of your attitude, okay? And this is everything you touch turns to gold, okay? This is also the family man, the person who has kids, who has a child, you know, taking care of kids. This is also someone who in their career is quite either well-known or they're a power player. They're someone who's really, really like a go-getter type person. Or this is just getting someplace, wanting to get to that level in your career where you have money. This is saving money. This is having money saved up. This is wealth too. In some cases, this is wealth. You do have the Ace of Pentacles as the foundation. So to have the King and the Ace in the same spread in two very positive positions, I want to say that financially, this is a great time for you, Pisces. Great, 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 great time. However, I do want to say that if you are involved in anybody who is cheating, either you're cheating, your partner's cheating, they are blocking your blessings. And you have a lot of abundance to have here. There's a lot of abundance here. You also have the Sun card in the position of the immediate future. That is, you know, happily ever after. The Joy card, riding off into the sunset. You know, this can be a little bit of ruffled feathers, but I see it as being really, really strong. Happily ever after. You can't have happily ever after and, you know, doom and gloom as the outcome. Because that just tells me either you're living, I was going to say living in La La Land, which is true. You probably are, okay? This is that card. You got the Four of Cups, which is you, Pisces, the mermaid, in the center of everything, dreaming and hoping and wishing and pining and staying in that place of the dream, not the reality, okay? La La Land, aka La La Land. Never, never land, okay? In some cases, Disneyland, okay? For you Pisces, because you're there, you know, you're hoping and wishing and dreaming that this isn't, or you don't even really, you might not even know that this is going on. I have to say that. For some of you, you're living in your own land, and you don't know that your partner's cheating, and this is where you come and find out, come to find out that they've been cheating on you this whole time, you know, or that they're leaving you. They've been cheating on you, but then they're leaving you, which is like the worst thing to do to a Pisces, because Pisces hates conflict, number one, okay? And number two, I mean, Pisces just like togetherness. They just do. They're the romantics, you know. They're the one to like want to stay in a relationship for 100 years, you know, because they're the romantic, you know. They don't want to be apart. They don't want to be separate. They need that love and romance more than anything else. So leaving a Pisces is like the worst thing to do. I mean, the Pisces will always forgive you and they'll take you back. But the problem is, Pisces, you don't want to take back this person. Let them go, okay? Say goodbye, wave goodbye, okay? It's like done. The minute they cheated, the minute they broke the trust, it was over. The whole relationship is done, okay? So I really just feel like for you, you need to let it go. You may have a family with this person. You have kids with this person. And money may be an issue to you, but I don't feel like in February, money is going to be an issue. Yes, you're concerned about it, and you do have the Miser card in the position of your emotions, which is this is you shutting down. Okay, this is case closed. This is where Pisces doesn't talk. This is the non-communicata. This is where you get pissed off and you're like, fuck the world. I'm not going to talk to anybody, you know? If you're in that place, not because of a relationship, but just because, you need to kind of re-engage with the world because time is passing you by. The world is still revolving, and suddenly you wake up and it's 500 years later. Sorry. 500 years has gone past, Pisces, and you wonder, where did the time go? What have I done? Did I fall asleep? What time is it? You know? This is you waking up from the reverie of the dream. This is you over the dream and going, my gosh, is it like 2,500 right now? I'm sorry, I can't help it. This is the wake-up call, Pisces. There's some kind of wake-up call going on at the end of February for you. And I feel like, you know, you're going to be, I mean, obviously you're going to be upset about it, but I don't feel like you're going to be too upset, because I feel like in a way, if you're shut down emotionally, then you have what I call an emotional hole in your relationship. And I talk all about this, especially in my first private readings. If you've had a reading with me, you know how I'm talking. You know who I'm talking to. So, you know, and I see you, okay? So basically, you have had issues maybe on an emotional front with your partner, if you're in a relationship with someone. And that's why they've cheated, okay? That's the number one reason, okay? And I want you to understand this. Listen up very carefully to this. There is nothing you could have done or could have said or should have done or should have said to change the outcome of the situation. Okay? I want you to repeat that. Rewind to when I started saying that and watch it again. Okay? There's nothing that you could have done, you could have said, should have done, should have said to change the outcome. Okay? Pisces beats himself up all the time. You know, you may be asking yourself the question, why me? Why did I have to go through this? Why? You know, we have kids together. You may be thinking, we have kids together. You know, kids are involved here, I want to say, for a lot of you. Not everybody, but a lot of you. And you're going, why are they being this way? You know, the problem is you're trying to understand why they're cheating, and two reasons. One, there's an emotional hole in the relationship. So on some level, you're not connecting with your partner on an emotional level, okay? You may say, I love you to them 1,000 times a day, but for some reason, there's a disconnect, okay? This Four of Cups is also the disconnect, okay? You know, you could see she's in space. She's kind of hanging out there. There's not much. She's hanging on by this little bit. That's the only thing that's connecting her to reality. So there's a hole in your relationship. I want to say it's an emotional hole. You've shut down, okay? You may have been shut down for quite some time. The case has been closed. There's no continuing forward when someone is shut down, okay? It's a wish not to connect on some level. Why you didn't want to connect or why you couldn't connect? Well, those are questions, you know, best really left for a private reading, because this is, you know, this video is going on 30 minutes again, and it would take me some time to really explain that to you. But the number one reason why they've cheated is because there were problems in your relationship, problems in your marriage, which they couldn't fix, or, you know, you couldn't fix. And a lot of times people try to fix things, and as try as they might, it just doesn't get fixed. Either you don't agree, and it doesn't change, or there's just things about your personalities two people that don't get along, or the personality brings out the worst in somebody else. Now, Pisces, more than anybody, and I will say this, and I don't know why this is, Pisces, more than anybody, has an ability to piss people off, okay, and bring out the worst. Because it's like an emotional trigger, you know, especially if you're talking to someone who's like an earth sign. If you're in a relationship with an earth sign, it's just that, it's like, I don't know, it's just like lighting the fuse, lighting somebody's fuse, especially Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. If you're in a relationship with a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, it's lighting the fuse to them, okay? They may have a very long fuse, but eventually they get to that explosive volcano point, okay? And Pisces is that trigger. And I'm not sure why. Again, it's that emotional thing. Pisces energy has so much emotion that it just can trigger or rub people the wrong way. So there may be not anything that you could have done. Again, there's nothing you could have done. There's nothing you should have done and nothing you should have said to change the outcome, okay? Because if you go back, you are just living your life, la-ti-da, and trying to do the best that you can. And obviously, you know, if you have kids, you're focused on them. You're focused on taking care of everybody, feeding everybody, making sure everybody's happy and healthy and whole. And I think I was reading this magazine where Heidi Klum said, a good day was when her kids weren't sick or injured. And I thought that was awesome. And I think that is so true, because I look back on my childhood, and my brothers and I were either sick or we were getting injured all the time. You know, my dad had to stitch us up. He's a doctor, so he had to stitch us up all the time. You know, he was always stitching us up. There was always, you know, that situation going on. So basically, that's your focus, and that's okay. And I just don't feel like, again, some things are not fixable. It just doesn't work. And sometimes things just naturally come to an end. And if somebody's cheating, then that means they've gone and tried to fill what was missing in their relationship via somebody else, and that was their choice. So you couldn't have stopped them from choosing to do that. They could have chosen to do something else, but in this case, they made the choice to be kind of bad and kind of do something behind your back. And in a way, that's the ultimate sign from spirit, from God, if you want to call it, from the universe, that your relationship needed to come to that end. That it's sort of like a rock. It's a rock that an obstacle that you can't surpass. It's, or maybe more like a mountain where you can't get past it. And you can't, you can't avoid it. And Pisces a lot of times avoids things. They beat around the bush more than anybody else. They really do, because they want to avoid the conflict. So you may have danced around a lot of issues for a really long time and done the dance. And for whatever reason, your partner just wasn't getting it. And maybe you weren't getting it in some cases, whatever it was that needed to happen. But ultimately, they chose, okay? So that wasn't you. So you need to stop feeling guilty. I want to say you need to stop feeling guilty for whatever they chose to do. That was their choice. We all have choices, and that was their choice. You may be in a relationship with an Aries. I feel very strongly this can be the Mr. Right card. It can be an Aries a lot of times. This can also be a Sagittarius, Leo. I also have seen it as because it's the Pentacles, the Taurus, the Capricorn, or the Virgo. Again, interesting that I was bringing up the fuse, okay, thing. That Pisces is like that trigger. So, and again, it's not just like straight up astrology, sun sign to sun sign. People are complex individuals, okay? We have more than one, each day is different. Some days we're happy, some days we're sad, and some days we're a whole bunch of other stuff, okay? And it's nothing to do with astrology sometimes. Sometimes it's just who we are, who we are as a person. Sometimes it's, the planets, and sometimes it's, bad combinations, people rubbing us the wrong way, personalities. People don't understand that a lot of times. They don't understand somebody else's behavior, but it's just in that person's personality to be that way. And it's nothing you can do to change it. And I know I'm going on about this, but I feel like this is important. So, some of you have a lot of, things on your plate, a lot of responsibilities on your plate, because you got the 10 of Wands. And this is needing to say no. This is needing to say, okay, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. Like delegating. You don't have to do it all, okay? Single moms. I feel like for some of you, you're single. Single moms. This is where... I want to say Pisces, I feel like for some of you, it's, that this is coming, that this cheating thing is coming, the end of this relationship is coming, because I feel like you've been through this before, okay? Because if you're single and you're dating, this is something I feel like you've been through before. I don't know why, but that's just my feeling. Some of you, especially male Pisces, you also aren't saying no in the way that you should, and you're taking on a lot of other people's problems. You're taking on the world's burdens. You're trying to fix everything and do everything for everyone, and I feel like you're on the verge of some kind of collapse, either a physical collapse where you get sick, or you're kind of on the verge of a collapse where you have an emotional breakdown and you lose it. And the thing is because I don't think that Pisces has two modes, okay? One where they cry, they have that release, and then the other where they shut down. And I hate to say this, but chances are both of those things are going to happen in February, okay? Middle of February. The beginning of February, I feel like actually, despite the fact that there's still this la-la land energy in the center of everything, I do feel like you may actually be doing very well with work, okay? Or you have career on your mind, or you're very focused on getting a job. Because to me, this is one of the career cards. This is the 6 of Wands. I do feel like there's a new opportunity coming in for you. However, you have this cheating thing blocking you. And especially for Pisces, if you get yourself into a relationship where you're cheating with someone, or if you're in a partnership where someone's cheating on you, all of your blessings are blocked. You do have money coming in, so I don't feel like you have any reason to worry, okay? Maybe you're trying to provide for your kids, but I feel like there is money coming in. You just need to kind of watch where your money is going. I feel like you aren't really watching it. It's the person that has like a lot of bills coming in and they think that they have to pay everything. This is where you need to like say, you know what? I don't have money for that. I'm going to pay for food this month. you know, and not pay your cable bill for like a month, you know. And yes, you get charged, whatever, blah, 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 but you know, you need to make better, I feel like, better decisions about your finances, where your money is going, you know. Is it really necessary for you to buy those $500 pair of pants? You know, is it really, really necessary for you to get a new computer at this time? Okay. Is it really necessary for you to go in and, you know, buy a new house or buy a new pair of shoes, or, you know, so you need to work on ways to make money rather than, I want to say, be always thinking about how to make more money so you can just pay your bills, because that's people get lost in that train of thought too much, and it's just like, that's not the way to live. Okay, so obviously you need to pay your bills, and you pay them on time, obviously, but I am also saying, be wise, be smart about what you're paying and what you're paying for and what you really need, because I don't feel like you need all the things that you think you do. Okay, and this is a person too who is in real estate or has multiple properties, or this could be someone who's like investing. You may be some like person that invests a lot in a lot of different things. You may be like an investment banker, or you may like have like do a lot with property and real estate and like titles and like I don't know, there may just be a lot of things that you do, and you like to kind of take things like this on, like big projects and stuff, but you need to be careful about how much, you know, biting off more than you can chew is coming to my mind, and how much you are investing and what the return is. I feel like you could really double up with someone who has some business sense, like a business partner or something like that. Be careful about who you partner up with. I mean, again, you need to be careful about other people, but I feel like mostly it's you that's like being overly concerned about money. I do feel like because you have both the Ace of Pentacles and the King, it does bode well for investments, but you need to just be careful because the outcome is a negative. You need to be careful about, like, say you get into like you start to get someone who's I want to say, like, in charge of your investments or in charge of something that you're doing financially. You need to be careful. You read up on them and you check up on them, and there's a lot of scams and frauds out there, like in, you know, private investment companies and firms and stuff. You need to be careful about stuff like that. Anything that's not reputable, don't go in on it. You know, be careful of the scams, because the outcome is the liar to your teeth. That's getting stolen from, that's getting lied to, or that's being cheated on. Okay. Or it's just a guy who's stolen your heart, maybe stolen some of your money, and lied to you. So it could go either way. For finances, though, again, be careful about where you're putting your money, what you're doing with your money. Make sure you have, this is the cash tree card, make sure you have some money set aside for a rainy day, and you're being careful about what you're doing with it. So that is, and one of the other things I was going to say, and I know we're going on a long video here, but you may be dating several different people in February, okay, Pisces, and it wouldn't surprise me because, especially Pisces guys, you may be dating other guys too. If you're a Pisces guy, you've got two strong guy characters here, okay? Well, three, because the strength card to me is a lot of times a Leo male, okay? Leo, Aquarius combo usually, but it can be someone, say, you could be this Pisces in a relationship with a Leo. You could also be in a relationship with the Aquarius. There's a strong Aquarius thing going on here too, or could be also Libra. Also strong Libra vibe. I'm getting Pisces, Libra, and Pisces could be Taurus, Capricorn, or Aries again, because there's a strong Aries connection too, Taurus connection too. But the Six of Wands is the Virgo. So you may be dating the Virgo, and you may be dating, so this is Six of Wands person, Virgo male, and you may be dating a Cancer or Leo in the immediate future as well. So in the past, again, there's a strong Leo vibe here. It may be the same person, you know, that you've been dating. To me, the King of Pentacles can also be the Leo too. So for those of you who have been in a relationship with a Leo, this may be kind of ongoing. I just want to say you need to watch out for him. You also may have, for some of you though, you may have strong Leo in your chart. And I feel like if that's the case, I feel like it is big money, and it is a lot of happiness. Together, they're very strong, you know? And it's big career, you know, big career opportunity, big career moment, crowning you beginning of February. So, so those are my last thoughts. I think that's going to be it for now, guys. You know, definitely let me know if you'd like a private reading. OracleDaphne.com is my website. Also remember, my calendar page does not notify me if you want to book a certain time. It's just a calendar. You'll need to email me and let me know if you want to set it up. So be in touch, and thank you guys so much. And I send you big hugs, big kisses. And I will talk to you guys again soon. Okay, take care. All the best. Bye.